Hello, and welcome back to Thirsty Thursday, where we comb through the hundreds of tweets from America's fiercest keyboard warrior, Congressman Derrick Van Orden. Now, we apologize for being absent the past few weeks, but we are back and ready to continue documenting Van Orden's craziest moments from the week. So, grab a glass and join us for Thirsty Thursday. This week, Van Orden's daddy of the week is none other than Big Don himself. When Trump said he'd sign a bipartisan bill to lower housing costs, Van Orden was thrilled, saying, quote, "This is America first." But in typical fashion, Trump decided to put his personal priorities over those of the working class and pulled the signing, holding the bill hostage until Congress passes the SAVE Act. You know, that voter ID bill that could disenfranchise millions? In Van Orden's defense, it's just Trump's political instinct. Or maybe Van Orden is just a congressman who knows he can't win re-election without making it harder to vote. Van Orden's worst take this week is that USAID is secretly a Democratic money laundering scheme. Sound familiar? He said the same thing last month about Medicaid. Here's an idea for Devo. It's okay to admit gutting USAID jobs through Doge was a mistake. It's actually a pretty popular opinion. But don't expect Van Orden to say that to the thousands of USAID workers who lost their jobs and had their lives upended. Van Orden's bravest work usually happens exclusively from a phone, alone, and at what we can only assume is 1 a.m. This week, Van Orden's genius policy proposal was that gas prices need to come down. Truly groundbreaking. It might even be his first original thought. Funny thing, prices spiked after the war with Iran that Van Orden backed. Instead of pushing back on the choices that got us here, he's still calling for more escalation. Well, that is all the crazy we can touch on this week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to tune in next week to see what bizarre things Van Orden tweets about next. Cheers!